I do think it's important for us to signal to Taiwan our resolute support of their democracy, because I think you've seen aggressive action from China, especially in the last 10 years. And, something that's just been not even noticed by the Western media is the aggressiveness, not just to Taiwan, but aggressive actions by the Chinese in cyberspace in the South China Sea, the development of islands, essentially with military connotones, ready to force projection of its, theater way out into the Pacific. And so I do think it's important, from the standpoint of Congress being a co-equal partner and the Speaker of the House being third in line to the presidency, I do think she has the ability and she has every fruition to go to China or to Taiwan if she wants to.
All right, but timing is everything. And we're not in a real great place here in the United States right now, economically. And certainly our Biden policies are hurting the country. So if I were Joe Biden and I would run the country a lot better than he is, I would have told Speaker Pelosi, look, we pick our spots. I've already said, and Biden did say this, if China attacks, we're going to defend Taiwan. Now, whether Biden meant it or not, or whether we will or not, who knows? We don't know. Okay? But those statements have already been made. I would have said, look, stand down on this. We don't want to exacerbate a bad relationship, when we've got the Ukraine thing and a lot of other things in the world right now. Let's just keep it as calm as we can keep it. Does that make sense to you?
I see your point, 100%. What I think I would say is this whole bungling from the beginning. She was supposed to go there last year, and I don't think it would have been as big of news. But once it was leaked, and so those kind of conversations that you said, essentially Joe Biden or his White House should have had that conversation with the speaker in the past, if that was the case of what they really felt behind the scenes.
That's never going to happen. I mean, look at Blinken. Look at the secretary say he didn't say one word, not one Blinken word about this Pelosi trip. Milley did. Milley said, that's not a good idea. The head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Pentagon, didn't want her to go. And Biden going, the Pentagon doesn't want her to go. I can't stop her. But the Secretary of State said nothing. Did you hear him say anything?
Well, I would say in terms of the Secretary of State, it's been telling that when it comes to kind of these really tense moments, who they've sent instead of Tony Blinken to go have, frank conversations with people, including, Vladimir Putin. And that was Bill Burns, the CIA.